Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Heart DFS. For those of you that are new, welcome. I make daily NBA prize pick videos as well as daily NBA slate breakdowns on DraftKings. So a lot of good content for you guys to enjoy. Follow me on Twitter, Heart DFS. I put up an early look at tomorrow's plays, some DFS analysis for the NBA game tomorrow. Check that out. I know it's a long one, but don't be afraid to throw it on 1.5 speed. Listen to what I have to say, kind of how I broke it down, and kind of go from there. I know a lot of people like that. So that's been out since last night. You can go check that out. I'll have an NBA lineup building video out today as well. That should be out before this video. So you can check that out. I kind of go over 3 different builds I think I did. Of kind of, talking through those builds, why I put those players in there, and kind of, you can watch it, gather your own facts, and go on from there. I think it's a good little video, so check that out. And then today we just have 3 player props on PrizePicks for you guys today. These are not my official plays for tomorrow. I'll have an official video out. This is kind of just an early look at 3 plays, why I like them, and then either you guys can agree or you can disagree. It doesn't really matter to me. Not saying I'm a pro or a god at PrizePicks. I just like going over these videos, saying why I chose these players, the reasoning behind it. If you guys like it and want to tell, you can. Otherwise, I do think you guys should hear what I have to say and then make your own opinion, and either play the plays or play your own plays. Don't be afraid to leave me a comment on why you like a play that I picked or why you don't like it, and kind of the route you're thinking of going, because that's the best thing about DFS is group think. Hearing other people's opinions on players, maybe it changes your own. I say always go with your gut feeling, but if you hear an opinion on a player and it kind of changes your stance on the slate, maybe it leads you to a huge takedown. Maybe it leads you to taking out a player prop you don't really like, didn't have the best feeling for, putting in a new one, and it works out. So group think's the best for DFS. Encourage you guys to check out, different creators, hear what they have to say on the slate, what prize picks they're going with, all that good stuff. I'll never be afraid. I'll always be real with you guys. Check out everyone. You want to get everyone's opinion on the slate, so you can kind of think where people are leaning to. Maybe there's a little bit of edge going to someone else. That's kind of more for DFS terms, but it does help with prize picks as well. So 3 we have for today: Al Horford over projected 3 assists. This one's pretty much been a push or over, I think, the whole pretty much playoffs for Al. He's averaging 3.8 in his last 5. He's hit it 2 times, pushed the other 3 times. If we look at his box score, it's probably, I think, one of the safest plays on the board. I mean, 3, 5, 5, 3, 3, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 5, 3, 3. Yeah, we have to go back to the Brooklyn series. Is the last time he went 3 or under. He's been very, very consistent. The minutes have been there. I really like Al Horford. He's been a playmaker. They've really rode him well, and he's performed well this playoffs. So really like the Al over assists, projected 3. It's been a lock as a push or over. So really like that. Should see his normal minutes in the series, close to 40. They'll just run with him. So like that. I like Marcus Smart over 29 fantasy score. I've been on Marcus Smart a lot this playoffs. It's worked out decently. There's been some disappointing games, but I just think with Marcus Smart, he's going to play as many minutes as he can. They're going to want him out there pretty much the whole game, trying to guard Steph. He's obviously the defensive player of the year, whether you believe that's true or not. But he's going to play the huge minutes. Obviously, there's a lot of foul trouble, a risk for him guarding Steph, guarding those guys. So maybe he loses out on some minutes. But if he's in there, I think 29 is way too low. As a fantasy score for him. On PrizePicks, blocks and steals count as 3 points each. He's a guy who's averaging close to 2 steals per game. He's getting some blocks as well, but the steals are huge. And it just comes down to the minutes. He's not afraid to chuck it. As you saw the last 2 games, 15 shots, 4-15, not shooting the ball well, still not afraid to shoot it. 8-22, not shooting the ball well, still not afraid to use, hit shots. He can't get to the free throw line as well, as you can see. 5-6, 5-5, 2-2, 3-5, 3-3. So I just think it's just a little bit too low for a guy who's going to play most likely 40 minutes if he doesn't get in foul trouble. Even if he's not hitting his shots, he can still easily get you there with a few steals, some boards, assists. Really like the over here on Marcus Smart. Been pretty good when it comes to hitting that easily. And the third one I have for you guys today is over on Steph. Projected 3.5 threes. Now Marcus Smart has held Steph to, I think, 30% shooting percentage when they played over the past. But Steph's the guy who's going to go out there. The past 2 games, obviously didn't shoot the ball too well. Only 2 of 5 in that second to last game. The last game versus Dallas, he really didn't need to do much. If you watch that game, he came out, I think he had like 7 assists in the first quarter, or the first 2, 9 going into the start of the third quarter. Wasn't looking to get a shot up at all. Really didn't need to. Clay was kind of carrying the team. Draymond stepped in. Wiggins stepped in. So Steph was pretty much like the 5th option. You know, he wasn't really out there looking to shoot. But otherwise, he's going to get you close to 10 plus attempts a game. As you can see, 10, 9, 17, 8, 14, 8, 11, 12, 11, 11. His floor is pretty much 3. I'd say 3 3-pointers per game. Even if Marcus Smart D, I'm not really afraid of that defense. I do think they can scheme to get Steph open. You know, I'm taking the over here. I do think Steph's going to have a great series. He's been the most consistent on this team. 3.5 is just a little too low for a guy who's going to shoot you 10 plus threes, probably the best shooter ever. So I really like that as of right now. So these are my 3 early picks that I like, kind of the reason why. So if you guys could leave a like button, do appreciate all the support. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in tomorrow's final look videos for the DFS slate picks and my NBA PrizePick picks. Once again, these are early picks. I'll have my official picks out tomorrow. These are just 3 that I like and kind of the reason why. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys in tomorrow's videos. Peace.